Hi. We're still looking for Greg Layton. Have you seen him? Greg Layton, the OT. Probably here for the OT committee meeting. Possibly the one who assaulted a protester. Have you seen him? Have you seen Greg Layton? It would be the ethical thing to do. It would be the ethical thing to do to turn him in if you know it's him. We're still looking for Greg Layton. We think he may be the one that assaulted the protester. Have you seen him? We think he might be here for the OT committee meeting tonight. And if it was him, we want to have him arrested, so you should help us. Hi, Kim. We're still looking for Greg Layton. We think it may have been Greg Layton that assaulted the protester. We're still looking for him. OT committee meeting tonight, right? Hi, guys. We're still looking for Greg Layton. We think he's the one that assaulted the protester a few weeks back. Several Scientologists witnessed it, but no one wants to say who it was. Most ethical people on the planet, right? How you doing, ma'am? How's it going? We're looking for Greg Layton. He's an OT. We think he assaulted a young female protester a few weeks ago. If he's at the OT committee meeting, can you have him come out and talk to me? I want to put his ethics in for him. Hi, Christy. We're still looking for Greg Layton. He might be at the OT committee meeting tonight. If you see him, can you send him out? I want to talk to him. How's it going? Have you seen Greg Layton? He's an OT. Might be at the meeting tonight. The executive director putting the curtain up. Wow. I think putting a curtain up means you have low confront. And if you have low confront, that means you have overts and withholds. And you do have those, Greg Layton. Probably can't see it too well, but you got all hands on deck to put the curtain up. Kim usually doesn't do it, and she's not doing very good. She should leave it to her subordinates. People are trying to get in and out, and they can't. Is this what you got into Scientology for? Kim, when you hang a curtain, it means you have low confront. Hanging a curtain means you have low confront, Kim. If you have low confront, you have overts and withholds. All right, so I don't know if you could hear that too well, but when the executive director came out, Kim Bellotte, and another guy that I don't know, they were talking amongst themselves over top of me so that I could hear them. And they said, hey, do you know some of those anonymous guys? I heard they're child molesters. And they're definitely making a reference to something that appears in my PC folder. I won't get into what that was, but I'm not a child molester, for the record. But they're definitely trying to get at me with stuff that appears in my pre-clear folder. The confidential stuff. So they just upped the ante, big time. Congratulations, Kim. I heard what you said. I'm up in the ante now. Up in the ante. Try to be a nice guy. I try to tell you what you need to hear about RTC being corrupt. And that's the game you want to play. See you tonight. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow night. Hi, guys. Greg Layton assaulted a protester. If you see him, send him out, okay? Yeah, I hear what you said. It's going to come back to haunt you, too. Mark my words. Mark my words. Your cult's going down. Don't drink the Kool-Aid when they pass it out. See you soon. See you tonight. Hi, ma'am. One of your Scientology friends beat up a protester recently. We're trying to get him to come out and talk to me. What's up, Blake? We're looking for Greg Layton. Have you seen him? He's the ethical OT that may have beat up a young girl. Hey, if you see Greg Layton inside, can you send him out? We want to talk to him. He may have assaulted a female protester. Bet you didn't want her hearing that, did you? Greg Layton, we're looking for him. Yeah, so at the event on Saturday night, they're going to try to get you to buy the Phoenix lectures all over again. It's a golden age. It's a golden dawn to get new public in. Just got to buy the lectures. Just got to buy the Phoenix lectures all over again. Hey, on the event on Saturday, they're going to try to resell you the Phoenix lectures. Turns out there was many typos, and it's now better than ever. 30% less typos. Hey, Tom, how's it going? Kim Bellotte came out and was making references of things in my pre-clear folder. That's real ethical. That's the group you're a part of, Tom. If you're on their side, your secrets are safe. As soon as you're not, fair game. Hey, how you doing? Your executive director just came out and started talking about my pre-clear folder and the secrets that were in there. My confessions. Your executive director just came out and started talking about my confessions in my pre-clear folder. I hope you stay on their good side, because if you don't, whatever you tell them in private is going to come forth. That's real ethical. So how do you feel about that, Tom? Kim Bellotte disclosing my confessions from my pre-clear folder and coming out and rubbing it in my face. Fair game, alive and well, right? The policy that was canceled. I'm very glad you didn't join the Sea Org that time on the free wins. You have no idea how bad it gets at the top. Your executive director just came out and was talking about my confessions in my pre-clear folder. Kim Bellotte, real ethical, fair game, right? Hi, Sheila. Hi, Ken. Kim Bellotte just came out blabbing about the contents of my PC folder. That stuff that I told you guys I thought was a confession. I guess it's not so secret when you're not on the same side, right? Ken, you're an auditor. You should know. Your cult's going down. Don't be the last one out. Scientologist right there. Hey, how you doing? I'll wait till you're off the phone. I'll be right here, okay? Yeah, so guess what? On Saturday, they're trying to resell you the Phoenix lectures. Apparently, there was a bunch of typos and stuff. David Miscavige fixed it all up for you. That only cost you $300. I'll see you there too, okay? See you on Saturday. Oh, and also, just for the record, I made a promise to one of the guards out in L.A. that I would no longer talk about the confidential stuff because I didn't have to. Well, Andrew, true, all bets are off now, my friend. So, if your master's... Yeah, you probably won't see this, actually, so... Anyway, Smurf, pass it on. All bets are off to Andy True. Ask your case supervisor about body thetans. About OT8 and how you mocked up your past lives. That's for you, Kim Bellotte. More of that to come. Hey, Barbara Friedman, Senior CS. Your executive director, Kim Bellotte, came out blabbing about my pre-clear folder contents. That's real ethical, huh? Well, guess what? I'm going to tell all your public now about body thetans, about OT8, and how you mocked up your own past lives. Your little charade is over of being the most ethical people on the planet. It's all over now. You hear that, Neil and Bobby Woods? Your executive director just came out blabbing about the contents of my pre-clear folder. So all bets are off. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Body thetans, body thetans. That's why you tripped yesterday, you know. A body thetan made you do it. Yeah, body thetans, Barbara. How about that, huh? $300,000 later, and you find out you mocked up your own past lives. Well, I'm going to save a bunch of people $300,000. Mark my words. Barbara Friedman, Senior CS. Real meanie.